Hello everyone, my name's Sutton and welcome to the GenX Analytics YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over another ecosystem. There's so many out there, but yeah, we are going to be focusing on Atom today. Atom is a lot different from the other chains that we've gone over, such as Solana and Near. But yeah, Atom is a lot different, so I'm excited to sort of go through it with you guys today. If you're enjoying this series and you're getting some good information from it, then make sure you leave a like and also comment as well. Alright, so we're going to be going over the most important question. What is Cosmos? Cosmos has sort of been created to try and fix the problem with current blockchains. Current blockchains that use the proof of work consensus have problems with speed, gas prices, scalability, and also the environmental impact. Cosmos offers an ecosystem of connected blockchains. Their other goals include making blockchain technology easier to understand and develop on. And they do this by using a modular framework that defines decentralized apps. They also have an inter-blockchain communication protocol that makes it easier for blockchain networks to communicate with each other. I'd say that this is one of the biggest features that Atom actually has that separates Atom from the other blockchain currencies. So one of the large problems that crypto actually has is that when you're using different chains, you've got to use different wallets, which means you have to remember different passwords. And it can get really confusing when you start using more than maybe 3 or 4. But what Atom does is they're trying to make sure that everything is in one place and they can all connect with each other. You can swap currencies from one chain to another all in one place. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that later on because we're actually going to showcase a little bit about what they've got. But yeah, so the IBC actually makes it possible for a large number of blockchains to interact with each other. So you can trade and transfer tokens from different blockchains. And it's the same way that you can with centralized exchanges like Binance. Binance, if you've used that platform before, you can pretty much choose any chain if that currency is compatible and send it to any wallet that you'd like. This is more of a decentralized way of doing that. Cosmos is described as blockchain 3.0 by its developers. A big goal is ensuring that its infrastructure is straightforward to use. This means that the Cosmos software development kit focuses on modularity. This allows the network to be easily built using chunks of code that already exist. So if you're wanting to create your own cryptocurrency, an easy way is to use the Cosmos SDK, as there's already tools there to help you develop one easily. In the long term, it's hoped that complex applications will be straightforward to construct as a result of the SDK. There were 2 private sales held in January 2017, followed by a public sale in April of the same year. This raised around a total of $16 million. I say around because different sources say different numbers, but we'll say $16 million. Cosmos uses a proof-of-stake consensus algorithm, and validator nodes that stake a higher quality of Atom tokens are more likely to be chosen to verify transactions and earn rewards. Nodes that are found to be acting dishonestly, though, are penalized, and they can end up losing the tokens that they had at stake. So the main chain, called Cosmos Hub, acts as a central ledger for compatible blockchains called zones. Each zone is highly customizable, allowing developers to design their own cryptocurrency with custom block validation settings. These zones are created using the Cosmos SDK, provides the basic needs for developing a Cosmos blockchain. Cosmos's SDK's default consensus layer, called Tendermint Core, provides a validator-based consensus mechanism usable across multiple Cosmos blockchains. Each zone can choose precisely how its validators are selected. There are plans to add more chains into the IBC as time goes on. Their native token, Atom, that's used to take part in the Cosmos Hub consensus mechanism, and it's also used to pay for any transactions fees that you'll incur by using the chain. And you also use Atom tokens to take part in the governance votes. If you're wondering whereabouts to buy Atom, it can be bought on many centralized exchanges, the biggest ones being Binance, KuCoin, or Huobi Global. In terms of just the ecosystem itself, there are currently over 262 apps in the Cosmos network, including Binance Chain, Terra, and Crypto.org. And they've also got over $124 billion worth of assets under management. Another question you might be asking is just what are the fees of using Cosmos? And the fees on the Cosmos blockchain are very low, about 1 cent to be exact. And the transaction times are also very fast, with the average transaction time of about 7 seconds. So that's sort of a rundown of Cosmos slash Atom. And we're just going to go over a couple of the dApps that I found quite useful, just following a similar format to the other videos that we've done. So stick around. Alright, so the first dApp I actually wanted to just go over quickly was called Emeris. Now this is on Cosmos's website. I'll leave a link to it in the description as well. This is just sort of a demo account, and because I don't have any actual funds in my Cosmos wallet, there's no point in me showing my account, but luckily they have a demo account that we can actually use. So as we go through, this is the main page, and this is sort of where the IBC comes into it, and you'll see in just a second. This is the demo account, so you can see there's $1327 in here, and these are the assets that you would hold in a wallet. So if we just hover over Atom, you can see that there's $605 worth. But just next to it, you've got the little circle saying 5. When you hover over the circle, these are basically the actual chains that this token is held on. So it's not just held on the Cosmos hub, it's also held on Osmosis, Regen, IXO, and Akash. So yeah, you can see that it's all on different chains, but you can see it all within the same wallet. And as you scroll down, it's the same for these other ones as well, such as Osmo. You can see that that's on Cosmos Hub, Osmosis, and Crypto.org. As we head over to the assets page, this just sort of highlights the assets that you currently hold, and you can click on them. It brings up more of a detailed sort of profile on where these tokens are held and what chain they're held. So you can see that most of it is held on Crypto.org, but you've also got some on Cosmos and Akash. It'll also show you any pools that you're taking part of as well. So we'll just go back to the assets page, and again, you can just click on any of these that you might hold, and it will just show you what chains that they're currently sat on. If we head over to the pools section, this is where you can start earning a bit of interest. So with these, you can just provide liquidity to any of these pools, and you'll earn a percentage back. As you click on some of these pools, it will bring back more of an in-detail view, so you can see what the underlying assets of this pool are. The liquidity pool token, and also some similar pools down there. So you can just add or withdraw at any time. You just supply Atom tokens and Iris tokens, press continue, and the transaction will go straight through. Another nice section of this is the send section. If we go over to send, where are you sending assets? So if we send to an address, we just have to paste an address and a little reference, nice and easy. If we want to move assets between my own addresses, but they're on different chains, I can just simply click on that. I can move, we'll say Crow, and it will say what chains I'm currently holding Crow on. So we'll say Cosmos Hub, and I want to transfer it to the Crypto.org chain. It will show the fees there. You can choose how fast or slow you want the transaction to go through. Press continue, and it will bridge it over to the new chain. So all in all, an app like this is really, really nice. I like how you can see just everything. It doesn't matter what chain it's on. As long as Emeris supports the chain, then you will be able to see it in here. I think if they manage to get something like Ethereum's chain or Solana's chain and even Bitcoin all thrown into this as well, you can just imagine how big something like this could actually be. If I can transfer between Ethereum, from Ethereum to Solana or Solana to Atom, then yeah, it would just be amazing to have it all in one place. So I don't have to remember so many passwords or remember, so many apps. And all of this as well is still in beta as well. That's one thing to sort of mention. They're still continuously updating and adding new blockchains to the Cosmos Hub. Right now, in terms of the wallets that they actually support, they only support Keplr wallets for now. I think they do have plans to add other ones in the future. But we're just going to have a quick overview of Keplr while we're here. Might as well. Alright, so this is the Keplr Wallet dashboard. We're just using my wallet, which I made the other day. As you can see, there's nothing in there. But we're going to go through just to show what it sort of looks like. So this is the dashboard that you've got. Basically, you can see all the chains just on the left-hand side that Keplr currently supports. So you can see there's quite a lot of chains there. As you click on these chains, there's more info about staking and governance for each chain, but we'll get onto that soon. We'll just have a quick look over the dashboard first. So if you're using the Cosmos Hub, this is sort of the main bit for the Cosmos section. If you're staking or anything like that, it will show how much you're currently staking, if there's any rewards for you to claim. And you can also see at the top just the rewards per year for actually staking. As we go a bit further down, you can see Osmosis, exactly the same. And you've got how much you've staked, and any rewards that you need to claim can be claimed. And then the same for Secret as well. It's quite a nice little front page. I don't know if it's customizable. I've tried adding to favorites, and I don't think I can actually customize it at the moment. But hopefully they'll implement something like that in the future. They also have a favorite section, so if you just want to quickly find, some of the main chains that you might use, you can just click the star button and they'll appear at the top. And we're just going to use Cosmos as an example. So this is the staking section. You can see the active validators currently of Atom, and then you can also just have a quick look to see who they actually are, and you can delegate your own tokens towards the pool. So you can see that Binance Staking is the top validator on the Cosmos Hub. As you go further down, there's different ones. Some of these you might have heard of, such as like Kraken or Coinbase. And to take part, you just manage, click delegate. says how long your funds are locked for, and then you just delegate Atom towards it. And it's as simple as that. You'll start getting some rewards for doing it. So this is the list of active validators. They also have a list of inactive validators. And when you look at some of these, I'm assuming this is kind of what we mentioned earlier. Some of them might have broken the rules and tried to do some dodgy things, some dodgy dealings, and they've been called out, and maybe they've lost their voting power. So you can see that they've got the little jailed icon next to them. So I'm assuming this is people that have tried to validate, and they've broken the rules in some kind of way, and they've been penalised for doing it. But I thought it was quite interesting just to have a list of inactive validators and have it include the ones that have actually broken the rules. So that's sort of the staking system. You'll find that it's very similar for all the other chains as well, so we won't bother going through every single one because that would be pointless. But yeah, that's basically all that. If we just head over to the governance section, this bit's quite exciting. If you've never used governance before, basically people put forward votes. So if I click on this one, for example, use EVM instead of EVMOS as the symbol for this native coin. As you scroll down, it gives a bit of a description as to the reasons for them putting forward the vote, and you can actually see just here that this one has been rejected, and you can see the amount of people that said yes, no, or just didn't take part. But yeah, I thought something like this was really interesting. Like if you actually hold some of your tokens and you are staking Atom, you can take part in these votes. So you can just see the history of all the previous ones that have been made, and which ones have passed. That was one here, inflation rate change correction. So you can see there's more info about it further down. That was another thing I forgot to mention about Atom, is it doesn't have a fixed supply. Atom is a coin that's inflationary, and yeah, that was just on the active tab. You can see the pending tab here as well. So this is one that's been put forward, but it's not ready to sort of go through. It's in its deposit period at the moment. So once it's passed through that, it will then go to the active, and then you can vote on whether to accept or reject. So that's everything for Keplr and the dApps we're actually going to be looking at today. Just a couple more things to mention that we'll just run through really quick. They have a roadmap here, and you can see what they've completed already, and also what they've got planned for the future. So you can see that the next closest thing is going to be this upgrade. Basically just explains what each upgrade sort of includes. There is quite a lot of text here, so what I'll do is I'll just leave a link to this in the description so you can have a look for yourself, and just sort of maybe if you are interested in getting into Atom, just see how this roadmap comes along. If they're managing to hit the expected deadlines, then it always looks good. And yeah, I'll leave that link in the description. In terms of Atom's price, we can just quickly scroll down. Any information that you need for Atom can also just be found on the CoinMarketCap. You can see it links you to the website, a bit about the community. You can see the blogs, forums, Twitter. You can see all of it here as well, and the white paper as well. But yeah, in terms of the price, it's done well today. The time of recording, 2% up, which is always good. If we go to the year to date, you can see that it has retraced a little bit since the start of the year. It's just been hitting these the same sort of levels, around $40, $43. Can I see this doing well in the future? Yeah, I can. I mean, after doing the research that I've done, and it being called the internet of blockchains in a way, having something like this is going to be crucial in the future. The more and more chains that are coming out, the more wallets you're going to need and everything like that. But if you have something like Atom, where you can use Atom as a way to connect all of your blockchains together, yeah, something like this is going to be super important for you to use in the future. I think another thing though is with the token being inflationary, that kind of, I don't enjoy it too much, because I don't want to hold something that doesn't have a fixed supply, just because I don't know how far the inflation is going to go. So in terms of holding, I don't know whether it's going to be worth holding, but if you stake it, maybe it's worth staking it because you will beat the inflation of the coin. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely something I'd need to do more research in to figure out whether it's worth holding long term if it's inflationary or not. But of course, none of what I say is financial advice, but you all know that already, I'm sure. The disclaimer for that is also in the description below. But yeah, don't take what I say and buy things, basically. Alright, yeah, but that being said, that is everything for this video. A little bit quicker, a bit short and snappy, hopefully. If you enjoyed the video of Atom, then please leave a like rating, subscribe, comment, all of that usual stuff. I'm going to look at doing some more play to earn gaming type videos in the future, and also some metaverse ones as well. maybe even some more decentralized exchanges. There is so much coming out, and crypto is still in the early stages. But yeah, it's mental, crypto. There's so many things coming out every day. It's hard to sort of keep up, but I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to get this information out to you guys. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.